We're recording. It's official. Okay. Awesome. How are you, man?
Good. How are you?
Where are you coming from?
I'm coming from home.
You're home today.
Yeah, I'm home today. I'm off.
And tell me, what's going on? So this is EJ Rotella. Anybody who's going to listen to this show, obviously, is going to know this is about songwriters.
Yep.
You're a songwriter.
Yes,
You're
I am.
the age of?
I'm 18.
18 years old.
Yep.
Just finished high school.
Yes, sir.
At Brock University.
Yes,
which is
Brock now.
clearly interfering with your songwriting.
Yeah, absolutely it is. It gets in the way of that whole music thing.
Yeah.
The whole school thing.
Yeah. So what do you? Can I ask? Because I know I've been through things with you, but what are you taking, and what's the plan, man?
So I'm taking media and communications.
Media and communications.
Yeah, I was between sports management, media and communications, but I want to be a sports writer.
Ooh.
You know, that's the whole fall back on thing. So out of media and communications, you get journalism stuff, and you can write about in the news.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
You write.
Yep.
You're a writer.
Mm-hmm.
That's what people. I mean, the reason I wanted songwriter to be in this and is because we're writers.
Yeah.
Really at heart.
Absolutely.
So and you write stories about kind of real things.
Yeah, I try.
In your way.
I try. Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I think some of them are characters.
Yeah, absolutely.
At times you take some autobiographical approaches, but you definitely look at real topics and real things going on. So I could see you being somebody who writes about like real things and then add some flair to it.
Yeah, that's why. I just figured I could write. I love sports. I can talk about it for hours and days. So
you're
so
basically
it works.
fanatic.
Yeah,
absolutely. From what I can see.
Yeah.
Just so you guys know, and not a lot of people listen. It's more like the podcast.
Yeah, absolutely.
Playback.
Yeah,
we're gonna
I know.
get some videos when hopefully Jill will come flying in.
Cool.
And she can film. What was I going to say? Help me out. What was I saying?
We were talking about how I was, doing sports writing. You said I'm a
You're
fanatic.
A fanatic.
Yeah.
Right before shows, he's watching for scores. We're about to start our first song.
Yeah. So I remember at the Songwriter show, I was watching the Red Sox and Orioles before we started our first song.
Yeah.
And people get mad, but like sometimes people own bars, and I understand. But I'm telling them that's not taking away anything from what I'm doing. Like if I'm gonna.
You watch sports so much, and you're like me.
Yeah.
You can actually play probably a handful of your catalog.
Absolutely.
In sleep mode. Almost.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I've been playing long enough to Brown Eyed Girls. I know. I back in my hand, I can do it. I don't want to, but I will.
We don't want to, and then there's this perverse, guilty joy though when you hear them go woo.
Yes, absolutely.
For some reason this person I don't know why.
Yeah.
But there's that half of the population that suffers from huge anxiety that wants to hear the same thing over and over and watch the same thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Predictable. They know how it's going to end, start, and what they're going to do.
And they want it, yeah. And it's good to hear them love it, but, I'd rather play something else.
Are you starting to, fatten out the set list?
Yeah, I do.
It's dominantly classic,
I
would say.
Yeah, I've been trying because I like other bands. I don't just sit there and
You're starting to move out of what you were.
Yeah.
You had your father putting all that great.
Yeah, he's great music and these classic songs, and he'd be like, okay, this is what people like, and it works.
Focused.
Yeah.
That's what I loved about meeting you as a young kid when you were probably 16.
Yeah,
and you were writing these songwriter songs, and you were admiring the guys that I admire.
Yeah.
And you're 2 generations younger than me?
Yeah.
What'd you say?
Yeah, I'm 18. So.
And for that reason, I was like, that's awesome, because we appreciate songwriting.
Yeah, absolutely.
I could get where you were coming from. Now
I'm starting to add more of my songs to the set.
Yep.
And my dad always says you should add 3 of your songs to every set at least, because
at least that meaning at least one a
set. Yeah, one a set, because people are listening, people want to hear your originals. And then you can add a couple cool songs people don't know as much. I play the Trues in some sets and the Glorious Sons, and you gotta make it diverse. I love the Arkells.
Because I know you were you want to talk a bit about meeting the Arkells?
Oh my God, that was probably the coolest thing ever.
Had
I had a freak out moment. Absolutely, it was. We were backstage with Dave Rave, and Dave Rave's one of the coolest guys in the world. He is so cool, and so he took us backstage to this show in Hamilton in a church. And it's it's a fundraiser, and they put it on, and everyone's there. The True's there, the Dirty Nil, and I'm not backstage in heaven.
I like
the Dirty Nil is awesome, man. I'm back there, it was really cool. Sum 41, the guys from Sum 41.
They're hanging
So I'm losing my mind, and then I see this guy with curly hair walk in, and it's Max Kerman from the Arkells. Yeah. I don't want to bug him like at all because I just don't want.
So have you said anything to anyone yet?
No, I said to my dad. I said Max Kerman. I went and asked for a picture with the guys from Sum 41 and the Dirty Nail, and so I got some pictures. But I knew Max Kerman was like this level of like
at this
fame.
Point, they are right now.
They're huge. They're the band in Canada. Yeah. And I didn't want to freaking, bug him. I know. But then, like, a photographer heard me say, it'd be really cool to get a picture with Max Kerman. And he was like, okay, let's go. And he took me to go.
Good for him.
Yeah, it's good for him, too. So I'm thinking, I shouldn't have said that. And I'm terrified. And he's bringing me up. He goes, Max, someone wants to meet you. And I'm thinking to myself, like, I'm nobody. Like, he's not going to want to, like, he took a picture of me. He talked to me. He sat and talked. He's a good guy.
That's what I mean. And they shuffle them around so much. One thing I learned I had a few cool like backstage moments with bands where it was generally about partying.
Yeah.
But then you have these moments where these guys kind of look at you. And I remember, I don't know if you know this band called the Tea Party.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
In university, I was just in love with the Tea Party. Right? Okay. It would have been the Greta Van Fleet of that because they had that mix of Doors and Zeppelin happening.
Yeah.
Tea Party came up. I got backstage with them. And literally, that was what they said. You know what? We move town to town to town each night. We hang out within ourselves with the management.
Yeah.
And whoever comes back, the brief encounters they have backstage with people. And they were the only, fresh faces that they get.
That makes sense.
So they technically love to
interact that makes sense.
Fresh faces sometimes because they got to keep doing the. But
It's
of course, they don't want to be asked a ton of questions.
Yeah, and that's why, you have to, that's what I was doing back there. I'm like, you know what? Don't ask questions.
That's what this guy kept doing to Jeff Martin.
Yeah.
The singer, and he's just like, you won't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
Just stop asking me questions. I just perform.
Yeah, just talk to me.
Just be a normal dude and, burp and scream and
drink
your beer and
that's
make
true,
me feel like I'm
the real person.
That's what they were like.
Max was asking me questions.
Yeah.
So I was like, I don't want to ask him any questions.
Yeah.
I don't want to compliment him too much and make him feel like I'm blowing smoke up. I'm just like, I'm just gonna sit here and talk to him. And he was asking me questions about my new record and about what kind of music I play. And so he was a very cool guy.
Did you get a follow on the spot?
I got a comment. I'm doing TikTok now very much. I
saw that. That's right.
Very much, and so I did an Arkell song.
Where it's at? No.
That's where it's at now.
What happens when they ban it? Are they gonna ban it?
Well, it'll be like trends. Like everything's a trend. So in 2 years, TikTok will be like Facebook, where Facebook's still used, but it's not the trend anymore. They'll have something else.
Yeah.
But he commented.
Yeah. Well, because Instagram went through a massive.
It was a huge thing
for about 5-6 years.
The only thing that's not wearing off is Twitter. Twitter will never wear off. It seems like.
Now that it's.
Now it'll start to wear off a little bit because it's going down.
What about the fact that it's free speech? Don't you think that'll keep it?
Yeah, but Twitter's a lot of people's jobs are on Twitter, a lot of sources and stuff. So.
Celebs.
Yeah, I know.
It's if you're not a celeb, who pays attention?
Yeah.
To Twitter?
Yeah, you have normal people aren't just tweeting.
Yeah,
I don't tweet.
That's what I feel like.
Yeah.
It's so hard. Young people, they got to manage all the. We used to have to manage relationships differently. But now you guys have to manage all these accounts and.
It's weird because you're thinking of a new TikTok to post every day.
That's what I'm saying. But those things that's the Reels and Facebook.
Yeah.
Right now, Reels and Facebook. If you post, I don't care. The stupidest thing, me. The one time I was sitting in the tub, and for some reason I accidentally posted this thing with the song. I wanna fall in love. Wicked Game.
Yeah.
All of a sudden I got 1,000 views on the reel in a
It
day.
blows. Yeah, absolutely blows up.
I was like, why is anyone watching this? But can you imagine I put real content out?
Yeah, people like it too. It's a big
Reels
thing.
And TikToks.
Real TikToks are huge.
Minute and a half.
Yeah,
right?
You don't want to have it too long. I've had a couple of mine that are long and they don't do well.
Are you gonna start writing minute and a half ish songs?
I don't think so. I think I just wrote a song the other day. It was 6.5 minutes.
I know.
They'll always be long.
I have an issue too.
I don't know why. I can't cut anything down.
I'm down to 3.5.
It's because of who we listen to, though. It's Springsteen
we
and
grew up on being able to indulge in those things, awesome, cool openings.
Yeah, exactly.
Build and drop down, and
absolutely.
Then maybe a long outro, or maybe a sweet ass guitar solo.
Yeah, you want to have long.
Pre-choruses. And,
pre-choruses kill me. Yeah, no. Like I want to write Thunder Road, right? And that's like 4.5 minutes, and I can't do 2 minutes.
Okay, I had a conversation with somebody about this because a dude who loves it. And there's a band, I don't know if you know who they are. They're called Burn, Flicker, and Die. What are they called? American Aquarium.
Oh, okay, I've heard of him.
Okay, so he's a fanatical about Bruce, and then when he says Born to Run comes out, right after what?
Born to Run was after The Wild and the Innocent.
Wild and the Innocent. What would have been his biggest thing on
well, Rosalita.
Rosalita. Okay, so he follows up that thing with 2 of his biggest songs. He said Born to Run and Thunder Road. Neither have a chorus.
It's unbelievable. Thunder Road doesn't have a chorus. Born to Run doesn't have a chorus.
I mean, there's something that's similar.
Yeah.
Like a chorus, but it's not an actual chorus.
Born to Run has like a line chorus.
It has the line.
Yeah.
But I think, did we talk about this before?
I think so, yeah.
Just the fact that he, we followed these. There's so much more to these songwriters.
Yeah.
Like, they were pushing the limits back before.
Absolutely.
It's
cool to not write a chorus. That's why I can't write choruses, because the people I listen to don't write choruses. So I have a hard time writing a hook, but I can write the verse very well.
What's coming up for you with new music?
We'll hopefully have an album out in the spring.
Yeah.
We keep pushing it because it's a lot of work. We didn't know how long it takes, but it takes a long time. We've been working on it for like a year and a half. So so you got to put all this stuff together.
2 years,
unless
you have somebody front.
Yeah.
And you go into an isolated area and do the album, and even then they used to take a year.
Yeah, it takes a while.
They used to just
it's wild.
money and drink all the time.
Yeah, I know.
And then come down to the last month and just
then you gotta jam it out. Yeah, it's hard work, and we don't like go in like some people go in for like 4 days straight.
Yeah.
And we'll do like 1 day a week, and then
that's how I will do it.
which is like it's good.
Exactly how you do it.
I think that's healthy. Yeah.
Yeah, when you have life.
Yeah, because I got school and stuff to do.
You have a wife.
Yeah, I like a wife.
For the most part.
Yeah, I got a girlfriend. Yeah, so that's a little bit more time. Then you got school. Then you got gigs, others going on, and
now what happens? Sports.
I don't really play sports anymore. I gave it up.
The age.
Yeah.
The weird Niger age.
Yeah. Where it stops. And
at 20.
Yeah, I'm 18, so I stopped playing when I played baseball last year for the last time, but I stopped playing hockey. Well, because COVID gave everyone an excuse to kind of be like, okay, I'm not going to get back into it after 2 years. I'm done. So COVID stopped my hockey and probably pretty much baseball. We played 1 more year after COVID, so.
I ended up having to play up until I was 20. It's some weird league which isn't there anymore. Hardball, overhand, hardball, fast. It was called the Rebel League, and we were able to have teams. 2 teams from Fort Erie, 2 teams from Niagara, 2 teams from St. Catherine, 2 teams from Fort Erie, Welland, and Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
And the 6 of us just played each other.
That's really cool. That'd be fun.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Because, you got to play baseball between 18 and 20.
Yeah, you get to continue.
Hardball, yeah.
Yeah, I'd probably do like that type of stuff, like with hockey and stuff at some point.
Oh, yeah, you'll get into the
At school, they have the intramurals and stuff, so you can just go and play.
Freaking Brock. I did floor hockey at Brock.
Oh, really?
I only went half on a letter of permission. Do you know what that is?
No.
I went to Mac.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Once I had all the compulsory credits, I wanted to move back home. Like, I would just get away from Hamilton. I missed all my friends.
Yeah.
I didn't want to pay rent anymore. And so you're allowed to go to a separate school, still graduate from McMaster, because you've taken all your compulsory credits.
Okay.
So all I had left were 4 electives.
Yeah. So you just did it at Brock.
So I just took electives.
Yeah, that's smart. Yeah. Yeah, it's a good school.
I love Brock.
It's a really cool school.
Way more intimate.
Yeah.
Smaller classes.
Well, you went to Mac. Mac's huge. For everyone that goes like Mac tells me it's massive.
Well, it's a struggle for me.
Yeah.
How are you finding it? I know you. Well, I don't. I'm not going to say school's a struggle for you, but you're not. I know you told me.
Yeah,
I'm not great at it, and I don't like it.
It's like, high school sucked for me. Like, I like the people, and I actually love school because I like being around people and like the community.
Dude, weren't you? Like,
well, I wouldn't say I was. Yeah, I was doing some fun stuff at school. I had a lot of fun, and I had great friends. Music since I was like 6, though. But like high school sucked because you're doing science, math, and that stuff I wasn't good at. I wasn't good at like math and science, but I can write. I wrote an essay last night for school. Like, I can write an essay. I can't do math and stuff. So. Is it a little low?
Thank you, Rick. Rick Rose just sent me a note. Your voice is very faint. Evans is coming through well. Okay, I'm turning mine up. It's official.
There we go.
Thank God you're doing I want you to do most of the talking, but that's good. Thanks, everybody.
Thanks, Rick.
And can I put you on the spot?
Yeah.
Okay, I like to do something called random questions.
All right, let's do it.
And by the way, we had Jin on.
Yeah,
and we were talking about them working on a song with you.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
They're great, eh?
Miles been doing the whole record.
That's better. Okay, good. Pick a number between 1 and 206.
206. I'll go.
Come on in, Jill.
155.
155. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Oh, what? I don't know most of these questions.
Okay.
Would you want to learn what people really thought of you?
No, absolutely not. I think that would be a bad idea.
Tell me why.
Because I mean, some people are gonna like me, but some people are probably not gonna like me.
Well, that's a simple, easy answer. Let's get deeper.
Well, I mean, I think.
What is it? What's your greatest fear about what people think about you?
I don't know. Like, it was always growing up, like with music, it was, oh, this guy really thinks he's like he can play music, and it was always like, oh, this guy think he's gonna do something. It's like, no, I'm just playing.
Right.
But yeah, I think it's better just to understand that some people aren't gonna like you than to know why they don't like you, because I think you could kind of go crazy with that.
Oh, that's a really mature statement.
I try sometimes, Ryan.
Yeah, that was like I'm sitting here going, yeah, like
it's easier that way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, let me ask you something.
Okay.
We were talking about some songs to sing. Do you have one in mind?
I've got a new record coming out, and I got a new single that just came out last week.
Right.
So we could do that if you want.
I got it. Is there something that you will get out and play right now for me?
Absolutely.
That you have not played?
That I've not played.
Something you played, you know it's almost ready. You might think about recording it, and nobody knows about this song, dude.
There's probably something in there I could definitely do.
This is so putting you on the spot.
I could do that.
But I know you're like me. You have songs you're playing in your room that are good and ready to go. They're just not.
Yeah, I got a couple.
What
we can try.
What if we give somebody something no one's ever heard about you?
We can. Yeah, we can do that. We can do a song.
Are you?
Absolutely. I'm comfortable with that. I might have to get my phone out.
Yeah,
and look at the lyrics.
100%.
I have to look at the lyrics.
No, 100%.
Yeah, we can do
I would love to have that moment right now where you just play something that.
Yeah.
Nobody's
we could do that.
Really heard about you.
That's a really cool idea.
Yeah, let's do
I like
this.
Okay.
Because I feel like you've got stuff in the barrel, and your next album is where it's gonna. Your sophomoric albums, where you're at now, you're gonna start really breaking out into probably some of your best songwriting.
Hopefully, I got. Well, COVID gave me like a ton of songs. Yeah. Right. There was like days where there was nothing going on. So we would just sit there.
Are you siphoning through these things at this point?
Yeah.
Something. Yeah. Are there anything that's?
I go through. So I got a lot of songs that are started.
Right.
But like haven't finished.
Well, we're gonna write. You're about to like.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Let's see.
All right.
This is for me. This is so. It's so cool that I can hear you play something that probably only you and maybe Izzy, his girlfriend, by the way.
Yeah, I don't think even her. I don't even think my dad's heard this one.
This is what I love.
My dad might have heard this one at some point.
Through the roof.
Yeah, he hears everything upstairs.
Yeah.
But yeah. Okay, we can try it.
I love it. Here we go, guys.
If I'm stopping in the middle, it's a scroll.
That's okay. Okay, wait. Stop. I need to film you.
Take a film.
Okay. I gotta film this. Screw it. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
I usually play this on the piano, so hopefully it sounds good.
Little transpo's nice.
Hey, the sky wheel, the night is turning, and it's stopping at the edge of the stars, staring down at all the lonely people down here, hanging out at Hank's old bar. And the band's still playing at the Hard Rock. I can hear the beat to Johnny B. Good. And the boys and girls make their way up the street like only young lovers could. And the crowd down by the falls now starts to die down, till there's no one left standing and not another sound. And the beggars in the street, well, they know that we know that they're lying. Oh, and my hometown's got slums in the street. It's got people to love and places to be. And I'll hate it forever, but I'll love it till the day I die. It's got that school up on Kaler where I used to go, those classrooms filled with people that I used to know. It's got my heartbreaks and heartaches and the scars that I'll never show. In my hometown. Yeah, and Queen Street's loud as ever. Jeff Rose is packed from front to back. And the waitresses shuffling from down the street at DJ's up to Camp Cataract. A little Queen Street.
Oh, God, yeah.
And the parkway down by those old train tracks. We shared our secrets all summer long. We made fools of ourselves with the ones that we loved, so that shame wouldn't last very long. But now the swimming pools all dried up and no one seems to care. And the remaining few stuck around act like the others were never there. But I can see it in your eyes that you remember those days that went flying. Oh, and my hometown's got slums in the street. It's got people to love and places to be. And I'll hate it forever, but I'll live it till the day I die. It's got that school up on McLeod where I used to go, those classrooms filled with people that I used to know. It's got my heartbreaks and heartaches and the scars that I'll never show. In my hometown. Well, the sky wheel tonight is turning, and I guess it won't be very long till everybody goes on their separate paths and finally end up where they really belong. But I remember you running across your parents' front lawn with the remaining smells of summer all but packed and gone. And we sit out by the fire, tell stories, and we fall over laughing. Oh, in my hometown there's no place I'd rather be. It's where a couple little friends turned into family. It's where you left that cold dark night, left me blowing in the breeze. And that house up on Magnolias turned into memories. We hung up pictures of you and pictures of me, and they can burn into the ground, but there's no way these ghosts will ever leave my hometown. There it is.
Beauty!
Thanks.
Okay, so we got ourselves a hometown banger there.
Yeah.
So it sounded like the duality was happening there of it's like you'll always love it, but it'll always be like
it's the love-hate relationship in your hometown.
Yeah,
that's what Bruce always talks about, and it's like
you never make it in your hometown.
No, yeah. I mean, I think the lyrics kind of tell like it was like I was just university was about to start and high school just ended and people were about to leave, go to other universities and colleges, and I had to write a little one and had some Queen Street names in here that aren't here actually anymore, like Jeff Rose and DJs.
Well, what's gonna happen there? Is Jeff Rose gonna?
I don't know what's going on with Jeff Rose. I just heard they closed down and we were supposed to play a couple of times. So
maybe the rent.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't know what's going on over there.
It's très expensive.
Yeah. So hopefully, I like those places.
I was just doing the open mic, buddy, on Friday, and Camp Cataract has switched hands.
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah.
Yep. So
it's good it's still up and going though.
Yeah.
Because it's one of the few places that is awesome to play.
It'd be interesting. I don't know what's gonna happen. I know we're booked. It's booked to end of May. I don't know. Do you have any shows?
Not a camp. No.
And then at the end of May, we'll see.
Hopefully.
The owners are going to check it out. And
hopefully they keep it up.
Yeah,
it's a cool place. It's an awesome place to play.
It's a great place. That was amazing. What's that one called? My Hometown?
My Hometown, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, you got to steal a little Bruce title.
Oh my God.
Yeah, sometimes we got some in the vaults.
Random question number 2,
right,
ladies and gents. Between 1 and 206.
Let's go 11. Let's go low.
Do I know what 11 is? Okay. Oh, this is going to be what album can you listen...
Oh, a lot of
What album can you listen to again and again and again
Yeah, there's a lot.
Without getting sick of it.
59 Sound by Gaslight.
Okay, give me 5.
5 albums?
That you could just listen to over and over because, dude, you're like me. You're always chasing music.
Yeah.
You're always searching for different things.
There's a lot. So, 59 Sound by Gaslight Anthem.
By the Gaslight Anthem.
Nothing Is Wrong by Dawes. They're a great band in California.
Dawes, yeah.
Dawes, they're an unbelievable band.
Acoustic country, more
they're kind of like
Americana?
a California sound. Like
California.
Jackson Brown's on the record. So there's a lot of that. Nice. So there's a lot. And American Idiot Green Day is one of the greatest albums ever. Yeah, that's for me, that's up there. Yeah. I gotta put a Bruce in there, probably. I can listen to Born to Run, I just don't.
You think is that your quintessential
Darkness on the Edge of Town, maybe. Probably Darkness on the Edge of Town. Really? That's a really cool album. I don't know what number 5 would be. There's so many. Jackson Square Arkells, you can probably listen to a lot.
Not for me.
No?
But I know that you're mega fan.
Yeah, Jackson Square is a great album.
What's it got on that one? Give me the big radio
The big ones were the Ballad of... For me, it's Pulling Punches, Deadlines.
That's it.
Pulling Punches is the best song they've written.
That album there.
Yeah.
Okay, so Pulling Punches is their best tune ever.
Yeah, to me, that's their best song. It's such a good writing song.
Unfortunately, they're massive, and you can see they're in the grips of labels and albums and trends.
That first album was like so different,
because their records are becoming soupy in a sense that the production's starting to sound like...
Yeah, it's more mainstream now.
It's not like the... Oh no, boss is coming.
Oh, the boss coming.
The guitars are up front.
And they're great live too. That's what I love about them. You look, but yeah, Jackson Square. It might be Jackson Square. There's a lot of really. It's a really good record.
Is such a great.
It's such a cool sound. That's what I love about them. Friends in Low Places, Bobby Mahoney. That's a good one.
You're not talking about the Garth Brooks?
No.
That's my
Friends in Low Places, Bobby Mahoney.
A good friend.
That's a great song too.
Bobby Mahoney. Interesting. Talk to me. He's a big influence of yours, eh?
Bobby Mahoney, yeah.
And he's like your age, or is he a bit older?
He's a couple years older than me.
So he's younger than me, though.
Oh yeah, he's
and Bobby's style. Oh man, I've listened to a few of it. Well, what would we say? He's like
Green Day and AC/DC if they mixed up to me.
So Green Day and AC/DC mix up.
Yeah, it's like he's got a little bit of alternative to him, but like
Kings of Leon. No.
He's a little heavier than Kings of
Leon.
Yeah,
he's not quite as melodic.
Yeah, he's a little heavier than Kings of Leon. I don't know who he's like. If I'd had to put him, he'd been Sum 41, Green Day. He would be perfect for like punk 2000s punk.
Dave Haas?
Yeah, he just opened up for Dave Haas in New Jersey.
I love Dave Haas.
Dave Haas is awesome.
Do you have
his new record's awesome. That's one I could listen to over and over again. Yeah. Because we saw him in Light of Day, New Jersey. He played.
Yeah.
It was really cool.
That's when awesome. I shared his cover of Hot Water Music. Trusty Chords.
Yeah.
Which awesome. Does he do that live? Is that still part of his? No,
he didn't do it when we were there.
No, I didn't know.
But he does a lot from his new album.
Well, really cool. He wouldn't have to because down there, doesn't he? Has a huge following, right?
Yeah, he's from Philly. He's got a huge following in Philly.
I went to Philly to see Matthew Ryan, who you know is like my dude.
Yeah.
The Tin Angel in Philly. They have an awesome music scene in Philadelphia.
Absolutely.
Which I found out.
They have a great music scene. They have a lot of great people from there. You ever heard the Menzingers from Philadelphia? After the Party.
I love the Menzingers.
They're a great
band. That record, what's it called?
After the Party.
Yeah,
I'd probably replace Jackson Square with that.
That's like song after song after
every
song.
Is great.
Just like beautiful banger punk.
Yeah.
But it's beyond that. It's got the production isn't great, but also the ideas.
Yeah, absolutely.
The dynamics.
The lyrics are great.
Oh yeah.
For a punk band, especially. Yeah, no,
I love
Menzingers are great.
Songwriter talk.
Absolutely, I love talking songwriter.
Yeah. So, what else can we what's coming up? Like, I know you've been doing a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we've been.
I mean, we could trace through your gigs, but like, what can we talk about that's really something nobody knows about Evan?
I've been writing a lot for I know it's I'm still working on this record, but I've also been trying to work on the next one. Because this one's done. This one's been done for a year.
Yeah, exactly. And to you, you're tired of it. No one else has heard it.
I'm so tired of it.
That's what's the hard part for me is about taking that music then and playing it live for a year. After I've already been obsessing about it for 2.
And after I write a song, I obsess over it. So I'll record it and play it forever. So definitely.
Turn down Evan a bit. When was that from? When he was singing?
121. I don't know, Rick. You'll have to tell us.
No,
7 minutes ago.
That was when he was singing because Evan came in and was biting the mic and singing, and I had him on full as if he's sitting back talking.
Yeah.
So that's all right. I think we adjusted it.
Thank you, Rick.
But thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
Welcome my co-host, Jill, to the stage.
Hey.
Hey, Jill. Hey. So I'm trying to find out something about Evan. And it's great to see you chatting and vibrant. When I first met you, I know you were a little more shy.
Yeah.
But all these songwriter things and being thrust into these.
Yeah, no, they put you out there. They make sure that you're not shy.
Right?
After a while, you can't be shy.
You know, and it's awesome because your dad put you up there with some of us who.
Yeah, that was
with the gift of gab.
That was the thing.
When we get on stage,
And you guys have been doing it for a long time.
Exactly.
You guys are professionals.
And that is a great way for you. That's like when you put somebody they speak the language in a country. When you submerge them in the culture,
they're gonna learn.
And it multiplies
absolutely
exponentially how fast they speak the language.
It's better to throw in the fire.
That's what That's
what he did to me. Right? Yeah, so it worked out really well.
Would you say he's put his feet to the fire?
Oh man, he's doing great.
Like that sounds like bad, but I mean
no,
in a good way.
Thing. A little pressure.
Like his dad put him out there. He's knowing clearly you weren't going to sink.
Yeah.
You know, like the sink or swim.
I thought I was going to sink.
Did you at times?
Yeah.
At
there
the beginning?
Playing with some guys like you and Rick Rose, and it's kind of scary.
And then, for you though, you're up there. Wait. When's the last time you spoke face to face with Bruce Springsteen?
Oh, I wasn't much speaking. It was,
what a question! How old were you?
We were in New Jersey. I think it was last time before this time. It was right before COVID. Like actually, like in the midst almost. Like we were just. So we brought up Frank Spadafor.
Yeah.
He had cancer and he passed.
What do you say to Bruce?
Nothing much.
Like it's like
nothing at all.
You got a million things you're gonna want to say to him. And you don't want to.
Well, me and him were alone. Me and him were alone for like 5 seconds. My dad went to get Frank Spadafor. Yeah, he went to get Frankie Spadafor to meet Bruce, and everyone forgot that they're gonna leave me alone with Bruce. Joe Grishecki went down with him. My dad went down to get Frank, and it's just me and Bruce standing like this. And I said, he goes, "What's up, man?" I was like, he goes, "Hey, man." I was like, "Hey." I don't know exactly what to say in that moment.
I know. I wouldn't have been able to help myself. I would have said something.
I was thinking about it, but I'm like, I just said like he. We were all in the back room where he's hanging out.
Do you think he knows who you are? Like, does he put it together that you were this little dude
I think he has to know the face.
On stage and shit?
Yeah, I think I've been back there enough to where he knows the face. I don't think if you asked him who I was. Yeah, like we're by no means like familiar with each other. Like he's still Bruce, but it's
Hey, how are you?
Yeah, it was like he did the whole
hey, how
I was
are
like,
you?
hey. Well, when we were backstage, he just walks around backstage and he's cool, like he's like everyone else.
Yeah.
And I was just sitting there watching, what was going on, and I looked to my left, and Bruce is standing next to me watching, and I'm like, oh my, I was freaked out. I'm like, oh my god, Bruce is leaning
right
on me.
Here.
And he's not like you think he's a lot taller. Yeah, you think he's a lot. He's short like me.
No, he's short like us, but like just no fat on his body.
He's like that, and he was like, yeah.
No fat on his
It's
body.
very cool though. Yeah. It doesn't wear off the coolness where it's like, oh wow,
I just wanted to talk about that because I have never really. I've only ever seen pictures or seen it through your dad's lens when he's writing about it. And I was like, I want to hear about your experience.
He's exactly who you wanted to be. He's like just from what I've seen, he's a nice guy. He's with everybody. He doesn't think he's better than everyone. So he's exactly what you want him to be. For sure. He's
like an Italian Jewish
guy.
He's like a big family who just wants to mingle right amongst
he's Italian to the absolutely the core.
Yeah.
Hey man.
Evan. Hey Evan. Why don't you play me one of those songs?
That would have been awesome. But yeah, awesome. Yeah, he was definitely some cool experiences.
Yeah. So you're writing the next album.
Yeah, I'm trying my best.
We're trying to sink into EJ as a person a little bit. He has got an album coming, but he's writing the next album as well.
There's a lot of songs, so I'm trying to fit them in. Well, because I counted over COVID, and there was about, like not good. Not all of them were good, but there was like 60 new songs.
60.
There were about 60 of them. So it was like after that, it was like now you have to see what
Bruce
fits
would go
together.
on for one album with 60.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
He would sort through them, eh?
Yeah, because he was crazy. Like everything you hear about him, he was like crazy.
Often 75. Remember your album?
Yeah.
Darkness.
Well,
we know this through that album he The Promise. What was
the Promise?
He released with all the left.
Yeah, The Promise, and there was a lot on The Promise.
75 songs they went in.
I know, and a lot of them on The Promise were good enough to be on.
Yeah, he chops it down to 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
And then Van Zandt quit the band.
Yeah, that was
He's like, I got all these great songs and riffs and bit, and you've left all my stuff off.
Yeah, I know. No, he's like,
I got some time. No, because they interviewed Bruce during that documentary.
Yeah.
You've seen this. Like,
yeah.
And he was just like, well, back then I was a certain image or whatever. He had everything. Like, is this next album of yours a concept? The songs you got coming ahead of the next one?
I still got to write more for it because I want it to be different. But it could be a concept.
What's the themes in your head now as you, from the 16-year-old Evan writing ghost stories?
Yeah. I was 12-year-old Evan writing ghost stories. Yeah.
What's that about?
I don't even know what ghost story is about.
What?
It was just a song I wrote when I was 12. I had a day where I wrote 3 songs.
You like the title and you put it
together.
I thought
Ghost Story is a cool title.
Yeah.
And, I wrote that, a song called Roads, and a song called Final Days, all back to back. I was 12 years old, so I'm not really like... Yeah. I don't look at those and go, those were great songs. But for the time, they were alright. And
that you need every stepping stone to get
so it kind of shows where I was there. And I listened
and now
to
the topics, I'm wondering what your arc is, what you're writing
I think
about
this
now.
album would be more of a growing up type of thing. Like, Happy to Be Here is the record that's going to come out.
Yeah.
And it's just about my first album and how, I'm kind of being put into this, I feel like I'm part of the music family now that I'm old enough and I'm able to put out records and play gigs. So it's about being here.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
It feels, because, when I started playing, I was just like, 13 years old. It was like, oh, he's such a cute little kid playing music.
But that novelty will wear off.
Yeah. I feel like it's
anyone has anything going for them, they have to reinvent eventually.
Yeah.
You get about 3 years out of that.
Yeah, the little cute kid thing lasted.
Or anyone, a novelty before you have to.
Yeah, you have to start changing.
You had it till about 18.
Yeah.
And you're just like, at that point, it's like...
It just recently started to change.
Good after all.
Yeah.
Or...
Yeah. Oh, maybe he's decent.
Yeah.
And it just recently started to change where it's like, oh, he's not the cute little kid anymore. Maybe he's just playing music and maybe he's just alright.
What about the other night, man? How did that feel?
Other night was cool.
Opening for the Sea. They're coming on.
Yeah, they're coming on after.
So we're approaching... we're at 1:36, so I wanted to give us 15 minutes so you could play.
Yeah.
And maybe we could do a Bruce tune if you're up for it.
Let's do it right now. Let's do it.
You want to do it now?
Yeah, whatever you want. Let's do it.
I love it.
Do some Atlantic City.
Let's do it. Because I'm doing a double header today.
Yeah.
First time. But I wanted to because I got to go away and I wanted to get as much in today as possible.
Yeah.
And is this?
Yeah, you want to do it?
Yeah. Okay. So Jill, okay, I got my host. Hopefully, I know I might be distant, but I got to put my.
Should I move back a little bit like this?
No, that's good. I turned you down a little. I put my mic in backup singer mode. Hopefully.
All right. What do you want? You want to take the first verse, second verse?
No, I want to sing the chorus with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. This is Atlantic City.
Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Well, they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they get ready for a hell of a fight. Gonna see what them Iraqi boys can do. Now there's trouble busting in from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I tried to put my money away, but I got debts that no one else can pay. So I drew what I had from that Central Trust, and I bought us 2 tickets on that Coast City bus. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. 'cause night's getting cold. Everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here since winners and losers and don't get caught up on the wrong side of that line. And I'm tired of coming out on the losing end. So honey, last night I met this guy, I'm gonna do a little favor for him. I guess everything dies, maybe that's a fact. Maybe everything dies, someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Here we go.
Evan Rotella with a Springsteen classic.
Yes,
I love
thank
it.
you.
Love, love, love. It's so easy to sing with you, because we're have a similar register, but also because you're consistent.
Yeah, I try. Like you mean like
buddy.
yeah, say this, yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you get in? Do people? What in the heck, Jill? Turning on that the radio station while we're doing it. Do you get enough encouragement about your voice? Because
yeah.
it's good. It's very good.
Thanks.
And yeah, I think it's going to get better.
I was always what I didn't like, and then people started saying, you have actually a cool voice.
You do.
Okay.
No,
I never heard it like that, but if other people do.
Well, you get like me, where you get you find somebody that you're like, he sounds like that, and he's awesome, so
Yeah.
I can do this.
Yeah.
For me, it was Matthew Ryan.
Okay.
But then you got to get to a place where you're like, okay,
Find your own voice. Absolutely.
there it is.
That's what people kept telling me.
What's my voice?
Well, Bob Mahoney used to say that to me all the time. Like right now.
Don't be the Springsteen guy.
Yeah.
Or whatever are
Absolutely.
you getting that advice?
I'm telling other people I don't want to be the Springsteen guy.
Oh, okay, that's you're telling
It's like
others.
some people will be like, oh, do you want to do like, and I would do it because I love Springsteen. Like,
Oh, of course.
like
we're always,
you want to do like a Springsteen. Someone introduced me once as a Springsteen cover band, and I didn't play any Springsteen that night because I don't want to be known as cause I do with the Hungry Hearts band.
Yeah.
And they were awesome, and I loved playing with them.
Yeah, we could briefly touch on that.
Yeah, like I'm cool with like I love doing that, and I want to keep doing that with them. They're great
Exactly.
guys, but I don't like it like. I was like pretty young too, and the guy introduced me and goes, "This is a Bruce Springsteen cover band, Evan Rotella." I was like, "That's not what I am.
Nope.
I'm trying to just be me."
Well, because you're you're a writer.
Yeah, yes, that's
like
right.
You're authentically a songwriter.
Yeah, so that's what I wanted to be.
You can't, the time will come when eventually you're going to be like, I got to re-embrace cover songs.
Yeah, and I love
The way
doing covers.
You came through.
Absolutely.
Which is your work, your band, your whatever, your car, your school.
Absolutely.
You're a troubadour like me, man. Like I used to play a lot more, but you're doing it. You're playing it. You're what is called what is it? Your teeth. Something your teeth out there on the.
Oh, I think I know what you're saying too. I just can't think of the word.
What is it?
I know what you're trying to say.
These big, huge individuals
There you go.
coming in.
I hate standing next to Nathan because he's so tall.
So tall.
He's so tall.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's humbling.
But it's been great having you on. I want to close still because you have your single right now.
Yeah.
You're gonna play for us.
Yeah.
And now I have an idea what it's about.
Yeah.
What key is it in?
It's in G. Sorry.
Is in straight key G?
Yeah, I'm gonna take off the capo.
Hey, do you think you guys can do harmony in the key of G literally on the spot?
Alright, we're gonna try something cool.
I don't know if this will work, but I want to have a moment. He's gonna play his single. What if you guys come in and just
Alright, this will be cool.
go right into
See a Golden Burgundy, one of my favorite bands.
Yeah. Okay, we're gonna try something because my next guests are gonna come right in.
Let's see this.
Let's see.
I love about Aaron. He's like, yeah.
He's
okay.
like, we could try it. I don't see why we wouldn't kill this. Like,
Have to ruin your song.
no, but
Yeah,
I'm wondering how it's gonna happen.
All right, you want to run through something quick?
Yeah,
Okay, so the harmony in the song.
he's got it. I love it.
I'm not good at harmonies, but there's a harmony on the single.
Yep.
So in the chorus I go, I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. Want to see? I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. One more. I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. All right, let's try it. Some days are clouds, some days feel just like rain. But you wake up in the morning and it's all the same. Some days I thank my lucky stars, some days I'm howling at the moon. No matter what, I go to bed and pray to God that I'm here tomorrow afternoon. And sometimes I complain about the things that gone bad, about the things that I want, about the things that never had. But I never give thanks for the things that I got, for the people around me, the people that are not. I'm happy to be, I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I don't wanna get out. I don't wanna get out of bed. There's so many things that I don't wanna do. I'd rather be here instead. I'd rather live right here alone till the blue sky fades at night, where the linens cried and the sky is dark, but those stars seem so damn bright. So I get out of bed and move on with my day. Think about the things I gotta do, think about the things I gotta say. I sing in the mirror, I wash up my face, I tuck in my shirt, and I go on my way. I'm happy to be, I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. So done, I feel so done with this town. Can I curse? Yeah. As soon as I get my shit together, new shit comes around. So I get into bed, forget everything, forget about the things I gotta do, forget about the things that I did. Man, I miss Mom and Dad. Mama used to say, some days the sun is out and shining, some days you fall like rain. I'm happy to be, I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here. I'm happy, just happy to be here. I'm just happy to be here.
Evan Rotella with a sea of burgundy.
Thanks, guys. That was fun. That was really cool. Sea of gold and burgundy.
There it is. Thanks, Evan, awesome. So much.
Thanks
and
the
other fellas are here.
Thank you, guys.
Well, I'm going to close the show. Does anyone need to use the washroom before they come on? Okay, because now's your moment. That sounded beautiful, boys.
That was awesome. Thanks.
Beautiful. Thanks for being here, brother.
Thanks for having me, Ryan.
Yeah, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it a lot.
Any closing words?
No, just thank you. Thank you so much for having me on. You didn't have to do that, so thank you.
No, thank you for
being here. And that was a cool idea to have them in here.
I always got your back, brother. Don't worry.
Thank you.
All right. Lunn out. Give us 2 minutes, and we shall continue with a sea of gold and burgundy.